Peace, Divine Ken. So, comment video, just woke up. So, she said, y'all keep talking about babies when there were only 2 and God killed the female. So, she did not reproduce, right? So, y'all can read the rest of what it said, but she hasn't seen none of my videos, right? So, with that being said, young lady, there is more than 2 Levi's in which we are talking about. I need you to pay attention to this video so you can learn a little something, okay? Because those things that they told you in the Bible is only half truths. That's why they want you to be scared of these things right here. The only ones that should really be scared of these Leviathans are the ones that are doing wrong to the chosen people, okay? Of the Google map right here, right? Do you see this part right here? This up here? See that up there? That is a whole serpent of some sort. You see it's right where Havana is, Caribbean Sea. I talked about this the other day. This is, I believe this is where Jamaica is, right? This is one of them. Now, if you could tell right up in here, this is how you could tell that it is a serpent. You see the nose? The nose has holes across the sides, across the front. Those pieces of the noses are islands because it is so long, but let me show you another one. Hold on. Now, this one, as you can tell, got the same kind of nose. This one is over there by, this side is Antarctica. The other side is, you know, right? So, with that being said, same, it's a serpent. This is another Levi that is on the map. You can see it. So, let me also show you this. Now, I just want to show y'all the nose holes. You see the nose holes? That is how the serpent is breathing, right? See the nose holes? This is on the Venezuela side. Not including us laying on a whole turtle. I mean, I can keep it going and keep it going, but I had to get out of the Bible so I can get into some truth. You know what I mean? All right, now I already did a video on this in the past, but I'm about to do another one right here. So, the 7 Levi's. There were 7 original Levi class beings, cosmic, primordial, and ancient beyond time. They were not just serpents, sea serpents. They were dimensional guardians family. These beings, they guard gates, family. They guard gates. Number 1, the Levi in the deep abyss. The one spoken in Job, massive, coiled, scaled like you see it, right? It guards the abyssal gate. So we have the one that is frozen in the veil, dwell between the realms. It guards the memory of the first ice before the flood. Number 3, we have the fire trench. The one coiled through the volcano trenches of the Pacific, the keeper of the scrolls, the Milton scrolls. So number 4, we have the one, the Levi of the forgotten winds, invisible, airborne. It rides typhoons and storms, seen in dreams, guards the vaults of breath. I believe that shit. Leviathan of emerald roots, coiled beneath sacred grooves and forests, guards the heartwood gate. I believe it, the source of all green memory. So number 5, we have the Levi of the emerald roots. Oh yeah, we just read that one. So number 6, we have the Leviathan of the sunken crown, buried beneath the lost city like Atlantis and Mu. It guards the throne of the deep ones. Leviathan of the sky is the next one, the highest and the most hidden. Moves between stars, bending space, guarding the sacred the celestial seal, and the veil above the veil. So let me tell y'all, right? Religion tried to shrink them down into one beast to keep people from remembering them. Each Leviathan is tied to a gate, a point of spiritual memory and cosmic power. Folk. If people remembered how many there truly was, they'd so remember what's being guarded. Power, sovereignty, DNA memory, flame knowledge, and cosmic origin family. I remember right. There are 7, and so some have already begun to rise. That's why the waters are stirring. That's why the weather is turning. That's why the veils are breaking. So the ancient record before it was edited, the old writings, Sumerian, Phoenician, Kemet, Egyptian, Hebrew, Dogon, even Norse, spoke of the serpents under the sea, spoke of the serpent under the ice, spoke of the serpent in the sky, spoke of the serpent beneath the root, spoke of the serpent coiled around the volcanoes and the fire trenches. Divine kin. They use different names. Tiamat. You see the different names. Jormungandr. But they were speaking about the same order of beings, family, right? So these Levi's, which is 7 of them, right? Keep telling y'all that this is entertainment purposes only. Hold on. I need y'all to know that religion turned them into a myth or demonized them. Empires turned them into monsters, but they're not monsters. Memory still knows them as the keepers of the gates, family. They are keepers of these gates that are being guarded. Okay, so listen, why people still think that there is only one, right? In Hebrew, Leviathan didn't always mean singular creature. It could have meant a type of lineage. Translators turned it into making it seem like it was singular. The fear of the deep, divine kin. Listen up close. Knowledge of deep ocean, deep earth, deep sky meant power. Kings and priestess feared the people remembering, so they called it dangerous and demonic. Biblical codes still remain, even in the Bible hints that there is more than one family. Psalms 74:14, check it out. You broke the heads, plural, of the serpent, of the sea serpents. Isaiah 27:1 speaks of Leviathan and the Leviathan twisted serpent and the Leviathan fleeing serpent. 2 different ones, family. So how many is it really? I keep telling y'all, it's more than one. It's 7. There is 7 ancient Levi's tied to this realm and to the firmament, family. Each one guarding a gate, a memory, a element. Not monsters. They're not myths. This is educational purposes only. Ancient archetypes of the world beneath the world, okay? Now, if y'all picking up what I'm putting down in this video, go on and hit those buttons over there. Come join my family. Listen. Remember, they controlled this narrative for this long. It's time for us to get out of this and control our own narrative, right? Get out that Bible. The God you speak of is not in that Bible. It's everywhere, okay? Peace.